Y'all fellas, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys why I assist you with 3-back formations, and I'm also going to give you my custom tactics that are pretty much my go-to play style. I tried everything, man. So I tried the 4-2-4, the 4-2-1-3s, all that stuff, and I didn't like anything when it came to like a full-on balanced. If I want to manually press high up, if I want to press in the middle, if I want to, obviously the 3-back is always going to have its flaws, but its benefits too. So okay, let's get to it, man. My defenders have quick step, silver, or a plus. Like it's a must. My CDMs, holding. You could do build up play on deep blind playmaker. Up to you. I like holding. Wide midfielder is on balance. My left mid is on winger. And if you notice, they defend. Like they're defending players. To begin with. Lewandowski's on shadow striker and poacher. And advance forward on Mbappe will support. So let me show you guys why I switched to a 3-5-2. And this is the perfect example. This is a different formation, right? Running what is it, 4-2-4, or even if I had left mids or right mids, it'll be the same thing. But you end up in the situation here where your attackers are up front, all the way up top, and now you got two center mids, whether it's two CDMs, whatever you have, which will be in a scenario like this. You will end up in this situation where he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Good players do this, man. They'll throw all the players in the middle, and then you have pretty much two center backs. You can't even count the fullback defensively. They kind of suck, in my opinion. They suck at defending, and sometimes they do good, sometimes they don't. But honestly, most of the time they suck, and you're stuck trying to defend players. And it's honestly, it just feels like it's two center backs the whole time, guys. It will always feel like you have two center backs and the fullbacks here and there. That's why I don't mess with the 4-back formations anymore. So here's another example of why I ended up switching. So other formations, I threw every player up front just to see how I compress. Sometimes when it didn't go well, right? This is the drawback with other formations. If he would have passed it here, my fullback is gone. Like, obviously, he's gone, right? And it would just be two CBs, especially if you have your left back gone as well. It would be two CBs and the attackers already all the way up. They're going to take their time to come back. That moment of good present organization with all the attackers is gone. And that's when the drawback happens with formations like the 4-2-1-3, unless you have your fullbacks on defend, but then your wingers are still wingers, and they're not going to drop back like left mids and right mids. They're just not. So then all you have is just fullbacks and CDMs, which I personally, I hate pressing with them because then I drag them out too far, and then I get just, it's pretty much two center backs and three strikers against me. So that's just something I never enjoyed dealing with, and that's why I went with a 3-5-2. So now we move with a 3-5-2. This is what happens when I lose the ball. I already prefer it from this jump, right? We lose it here. Where's my players? They're in the middle. Are you trying to build with the CDMs? Nope. Go to the wing, and right, we kind of pull some players back. Again, two CDMs now. Yes, my left mid and right mid are not dropping quick enough, but they will drop at the end of the day. I still got like a fullback pretty much with my right center back. And my right mid will drop back soon. I drop my CDM, my other CDM. And he knew he couldn't go to the right back, guys, because my center back is there. So even though you're waiting on your fullback, your CB is covering the proper space. The winger can't run. He has to pass. Dumfries he's not where he should be. He's taking a long time. But the CB is also covering the fullback every single time he's gone. Because it's a 3-back formation. They're spread out nicely. And that doesn't happen like this with 4-back formations. You have to wait for them to come back most of the time. But here, CB's in the way. I can have time to pull my CDM. And yeah, I have one CB and he can sprint boost. But that's when you need quick step CBs. And if he does, just block the lane where he's going to speed boost. And you'll be chilling. And that to me that's my playstyle. That's always what I've wanted. So now I got it. All right, so here's another defensive situation. We lose the ball right in this spot here, right? And then here's the counter. This is usually where you struggle. Any formation struggles on the counter. But he passes the ball. Boom. There's no fullback, but I got a right CB. They lock on better, guys. I feel like they do. And I think in this instance, I did it manually. So Yeah, I did think of the manual. I switched manually. So let's see. Yeah, I switched right there manually. Right here. Pulled up. Boom. Got the ball. Cooking. All right, so this is kind of the time where I'm like, let's see how good, we can actually handle situations like this. These are the most important, where they're recycling the ball, trying to give it to the striker over and over, for a cutback. And we do very, very good pressing and running and staying compact. So this right here, watch, check it, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, clogged up. What can he do? Not much. He turns around. He's going to retry again. I pushed too far with my CDM. I give him a chance to pass, but I got a CB close again. I got 3 players really tight. And, he recycles again. And then again, really tight, CDM and CB. Guys, I don't know what happened with 3 back formations. I feel like she's cooking. And I know I talked a lot about this formation so far when it comes to defensively and pressing. But, guys, it's a 3 back formation. So you already know you're going to be scoring goals that are, like, different like that. Like, this is 3 back formations attack so good. 2 strikers, cam, left mids and right mids. Guys, you can do cutbacks. You can do plays like this, sharing the ball, and still defending pretty nicely. Now, I want to show you guys things to be very cautious of, and that is defending, obviously. There's going to be some good and some negatives. This is the negatives about the 3 back. So, in this scenario, your 3 back formation has to be really, like, stable. So, you got to use the left mids and right mids, even though they're not there. Like, make sure you drag them back if you need to. Drag them back to press with the CB, but let the CB kind of chill. Don't be moving them too much. What I messed up here was overdoing it, over dragging him. So I controlled him there with R1 or RB, and then I try to just kind of. I was too late at that point. I already left my CB with a 1v2, as you can see up top. So I'm trying to drag my CDM to recover that, and no, passing and the attacking AI is really good. They're gonna see that. They're gonna do the cutback, and you're cooked. Now, yeah, like I said, running down with the right mid is the option, or using their CB a little bit more. Let the winger go to the wing, stay in the central area. Don't try to, you have to commit to something. I kind of committed to a lot of different options here, and I just left my CB cooked. Yeah, but as long as you understand it and you try to do something different next time, you'll adapt better and better. So again, I'm going to show you the exact same thing done wrong. And this is something that I had to learn. So had my CB, over dragged them. I try to compensate with my CDM. The game doesn't work like that. The game does not compensate really good. The passing is gonna go through. It's so broken. The same with attacking AI. Although I don't mind having a good attacking AI, to be honest. But it's always gonna go through, guys. So don't really try to get your CB to become a superhero. Because at some point they're gonna get cooked, and your CDM automatically AI covered for me here. But if not, that would have been night, guys. Honestly, the situation here, you have to defend, either steal the ball there and do a good job, or just run back, because that's gonna happen, regardless. So yeah, that being said, I much rather take a hit with this issue here and get punished by this if I don't defend it well, than it is to play with a formation that I can't press with, and I can't do nothing but wait until he decides to mess up. Wait for him to recycle, get to the CDM. I despise that, guys. So the 3 back formation for me, very nice. Now the real benefits, though, guys, is getting out the press. For them, is going to be a little bit tougher. So if you notice right here, man, my cam, my left mid is already tracking back. My strikers, they're on the passing options. Yeah, he's got one down the middle, but he's struggling to find it. Dude almost gave me the ball in his own box. So that's a big benefit for me. It's how I like to play. I like to pretty much mark all the passing options when he's trying to play out the back, and that's what it brings you. So yeah, this is when you're properly defending with the 3 back. Your CB, you kind of letting him chill there. Double RB to kind of track if you need to. But I'm using my left mid to track, bring back my CDM, bring back the other CDM. The CB's there. We turn around good. I think the AI helped me there, but that's how you properly, in my opinion, defend with it. You use the 3 little strikers, the cam, the other center, the CDM, and you're walking a little triangle with your CB and everybody else, kind of like this, kind of boxed up right now. Drag a little bit, pull a little bit, turn, boom. That's the best way to defend with this formation. So yeah, right here you can check the left mid actually getting way more active in this formation. We got people in the middle. It's hard for him to try to recycle backwards. He tries to get through the wing here. Boom, left mid is already on it. Cooking. So yeah, guys, I really wanted to emphasize the defensive approach because it's gonna be the one that although you press really good, you're gonna have to defend a little bit different with a 3-back. But there's a lot of goals that when it comes to this formation, oh my god, goals are gonna be so easy, guys. And this is another way you can use. If you ever get stuck on attack, send your right mid out. He's not gonna be tracked. The fullbacks suck at defending right mid, so yeah, look at that. Completely gone. Free. Passed it. Shot with Lewandowski. But here we are again with my right mid, yeah. The fullbacks, they struggle, like I said. They don't defend good, guys. I've been saying it. Did a little move there, got the penalty kick. But yeah, fellas, those are my tactics. Let me know how they work for you. I will try to maybe do sometime maybe a 5-back version of something like this. But I know 5-back formations kind of got a little bit nerfed. Like the defensive AI I think it's messed with now. But the 3-back formations I feel just honestly cooking for me. So yeah, man, hope you enjoyed this video and catch you later. Peace.